Hello guys, welcome back to Piping Engineers. In today's video guys, we will learn about the gaskets. We will learn what are the different types of gaskets, what are the uses of gaskets in the industry. Guys, for more videos and updates, please like, follow and subscribe to our channel. So let's begin our today's video and learn about the gaskets. So guys, what is a gasket? So gaskets you would all have seen in your day-to-day life. You would have seen a rubber type of stuff in between two different parts which is used as a sealing device. So guys, a gasket is none other thing than a sealing device which is used between two flanged joints or between two face-to-face meeting parts. So what is the purpose of gaskets? The gaskets are used to prevent leakage because suppose in a flange to flange connection there may be some oil connections or some oil may be stored between the two body parts. So in a metal to metal contact there will be always chances of leakage. So to provide or to prevent that leakage, gaskets are used. And the gaskets are deformable material that are used to create a static seal and to maintain seal under various operating conditions. So gaskets are important aspect in the industry where the fluid is moving and we do not want that fluid to get loose on off or to get spilled off from a particular vessel. So depending upon the types or depending upon the operations in the industry, we have different types of gaskets. So based upon the materials, we have one type of gasket and another type is depending upon the gasket configurations. Both of these type of gaskets, depending upon the requirement of process and upon the pressure temperature in the system, these gaskets are selected. So let's move ahead. What are the different types of gaskets? So based on material, as mentioned in the previous slide, so based on material we select different types of gaskets. So first is your metallic gasket. As the name suggests, metallic, these type of gaskets, they contain metal stuff in itself, or they are generally derived from metals. So as you all know that metals, they are very hard and they do not deform easily. So common metallic gaskets, they are used are ring or joint gaskets and lens rings. So they are suitable for high pressure and temperature. Why? Because metals, they generally don't deform and may take high pressure and high temperature because of their strength. So this type of gaskets are basically used where the system requirement is to resist high pressure and high temperature. Next is your non-metallic gasket. Again, as the name suggests, this type of gaskets material is made up of non-metal. So these are composite sheet materials which are used for low pressure. So as you know, generally non-metals are not capable of taking the high pressure and high temperature, so they are used for low pressure applications. So generally non-metallic materials like aramid fiber, glass fiber, elastomer, Teflon and other flexible graphite gaskets, they are they're generally used to make your non-metallic gasket. Next is your semi-metallic or composite gasket. So this type of gasket material contains your metals and non-metals, or both, or a mixture of both of them is used to prepare or to manufacture this type of gaskets. These are used for widest range of operating pressure and temperature. Because why so? Because depending upon the mixing of metal and non-metal components, we get a material which can take high temperatures and high pressure, or you can say widest range of temperatures or pressures can be served with your semi-metallic or composite gasket. Moving on to next, as we told, the gasket based on gasket configuration. So what does gasket configuration means? So graphite foil gasket, the physical and chemical properties of graphite foil makes it suitable as sealing material for relatively arduous operating conditions. So arduous means if you have varying conditions or you have very difficult conditions, we use graphite foil gasket. Again, gaskets are generally used based on the requirements of the system. So if a gasket is suppose selected for a system, it is maybe used to the requirement of that system, the requirement of the pressure, the requirement of the temperature, or maybe the difficulties that the system will come across, and so that we can have that sealing property. Next is your spiral bound gasket. Spiral bound gasket is made up of by winding a performed metal strip and a filler on the periphery of a metal winding material. You can see in this picture. So you can see that there is winding, and inside it there is an inner ring. So this is a metal strip which is used to manufacture these spiral bound gaskets. So generally spiral bound gaskets are also used in many process industries because of this inner ring and outer ring material composition. So moving on to next, guys, what are the codes and standards? So you can't select any gasket like out of the scope. So we have different design standards and codes which are governed by ACME rules. So based on those rules, these gaskets are manufactured and they are taken into industrial account. So ASME B16.21, it is a standard for non-metallic flat gaskets for 5 flanges. So if you want to select a 5 flange gasket that is of non-metallic material, so the design standard will be ASME B16.1. 16.21. ASME B16.20, it is again similar, but it is for metallic gaskets for steel pipe flanges, ring joints, spiral wound, and jacketed. Next is your IS standard. It is specification for compressed asbestos fiber jointing. Next is your BS, that is British Standard 3381. It is for your spiral wound gaskets to suit BS 1560 flanges. So the purpose of these codes and standards is firstly to have a clear selection, or to have a good selection of the material based upon the your pressure and temperature. And gaskets, again, they should form some standards, so that there is standardization of the operation, and for the operation for which they are taken into account, that can be met. So gasket material, depending upon service and temperature and pressure, gaskets can be of various materials. So for metallic, I told you, gaskets can be made from your low carbon steel. Again, they can be made from stainless steel if the environment is corrosive, or they can be made from soft iron, and they can be even made from chromium or molybdenum alloy. So if we talk about non-metallic, they can be of PTFE material, compressed asbestos, rubber, and of ceramic fiber. Nextly, winding strips of spiral wound gaskets, they can again be of stainless steel, duplex steel, monel, and titanium. Filler winding material, they can be of PTFE or graphite. So these are the basics of gaskets that we have learned. So guys, I hope you would have learned the basics of gaskets in this today's video. So guys, for more videos and updates, please like, follow, and subscribe to our channel. So thank you for watching our today's video. Thanks a lot.